What's up guys, this is Ritvik. I'm going to be breaking down my today's trade on the Nifty index. So I traded the index options. For the traders who are watching this video right now, I want you guys to understand that options is not something that you want to start trading with, right? You want to make sure that you completely understand how to read proper price action before starting options trading. So until you're not confident enough, until you are not consistent enough, you should not be trading options, right? Options has too much risk potential for you to start learning how to trade, right? So if you're a beginner who just started trading stocks, or if you started your trading journey, I'd recommend you stick to shares, right? Trade the stocks, will pivot to other segments, we'll start trading stock options, we'll start trading index options later on. Cool. So before getting to the entire breakdown video, I'll show you guys my positions. So this is my overall positions. I'm up 1.27 lakhs for the day. I'm going to refresh the page, just to make sure that it's not inspect element. So now that's done. Let's get to the trade breakdown. So this is the future chart of Nifty, right? Now, before you trade a stock, you always want to make sure that you understand the structure of the market, right? You want to know what's going on in the market in the higher frames, right? You want to be setting your levels, right? So we'll take it to the 15-minute frames, whichever any frame higher than 5 is good. You can look at 15-minute frames, half an hour frame, 2-hour frame, or you can find your intraday levels. You need to find your critical levels and all that. So let's just find the intraday levels for now for Nifty. And it's a pretty, we can find a very pretty obvious level right around here. Let me just do full screen. Cool. Now that we have established our intraday levels, we'll take it down to the 5-minute frame. So this was a huge fall. Let me take doodle. This was the huge fall that happened yesterday. So I did 2 trades today, right? I did 2 trades today. One was a small scalp. I'll walk you guys through my scalping setup. So this was my first entry, right? I was trading, I bought call options. So this was my first entry. I entered somewhere around there and I exited there. I'm up 64K or something similar at this point. Right now, I'm trying to look for another play, and I'm going to walk you guys through the play that I was watching. Now, as soon as the stock started reversing, remember when we established our intraday levels, which is right there. Right now, it's just an extra confirmation for us that the stock opened gap yesterday, and gap can always be considered as a critical level for you to watch. Right. So the stock has been getting rejected at the same intraday level, and if you have enough experience trading the indices, you know for a fact that if a stock is giving you a pure easy breakout, chances are that it might be a fake out. Now, if you look at here, stock tanked, stock opened up with red candles, it pushed it back up, it started getting rejected near the level, came back down, and it broke out, right? It broke out. Now, it was pretty obvious that this might be a fake out, so I did not enter the trade here. The level that I was watching, I'll plot my levels. Let's just remove the horizontal. Right, this was the level that I was watching to trade. Now, let's switch it back to the 5-minute frame, right? My first entry was right around here. My second entry was here. I'll walk you guys through that. Now, let's switch the frame to the 1-minute frame. Now, this was the level that I was watching, and I was waiting for a quick scalp. How when it comes to trading options, at least my personal setup involves scalping. I'm not a person who want to trade options and hold, right? That is just not how you want to be doing options, unless you have a very huge sentimental move, right? If that is not the case, then you'd rather scalp than hold onto your options position. So I was waiting for the stock to break out of this level right here. Sorry. So you can see multiple rejections at this level, and finally the stock breaks out. Now, if you know what you're doing, if you have spent enough time in the stock market, you'll know that in some cases you can enter a trade before the breakout. If you know that it's going to happen, if you see the proper momentum, you can enter the trade before the breakout, and that is exactly what I did right here. So I was on the Discord. I think I was on Shakya's mentorship voice channel while I was watching this trade. At this point, when I saw the stock taking up, when I saw the stock gaining momentum, it started pushing up. I entered the trade right before the break and it broke out. I caught this entire move and I'm up 1.27 for the day and I'm done, right? Now, coming back to the setup, how the Nifty works, let's take it back to the 5-minute frame, right? Remember when we plotted our intraday levels? So this was the level that we've established. Now, again, coming back to 10:10 in the morning, the stock broke out, it faked out. It's just Nifty being Nifty. It happens, it's fine. So the next time the stock tries to break the level, that is a level that you'd really want to watch. The reason I did not catch this whole move because I was done for the day. I was up a decent profit and I'm done for the day. I stopped watching the market. And this is exactly what happened. This was a very good level to watch. It was pretty obvious. And the stock broke out at 2:45 in the afternoon, right? The stock broke out of the level and it gave a very huge push. To give a quick recap, so this was my first entry. I bought call options. I'm up 64K. And again, let me plot my segment. Drawing. This was the next break that I caught. And again, like I said, when you're trading index options, you're not going to find good breakouts and good price action setups like that you find on stocks. Stocks are a lot easier for you guys to trade. So trading index, so you might as well trade the stock options, but there's an added fact that stock options are not liquid, right? You do not find liquidity in stock options. For that reason, you can't even enter market orders when you're trading stock options, right? So, but it's always better to trade stock options because price action works better in stocks rather than indices, because you can see a lot of fake outs happening in indices, right? So again, my next trade, I entered here, I caught the breakout, I'm done. So you should be very aggressive when it comes to managing your risk, especially when you're trading options. See, the one thing that's kind of a downside when it comes to options is you can't really set hard stops like that you do when you're trading shares, right? You can put obvious stops when it comes to trading shares, but at the same time, you won't really be able to do that when you're trading options, because you're trading premiums and it's all over the place, right? You're gonna get stopped out very quick if you place a tight stops, right? This is the reason why you should be very aggressive when it comes to managing your risk, because one huge move and that can wipe your account, that can lead to you destroying a chunk of your trading account, and you'd never want that. So you want to make sure that while you're trading options, you have to be very aggressive when it comes to managing your risk. Thank you so much for watching the video, guys. That's pretty much it for my trade breakdown for today. I'm going to be doing this a lot more. I'll be uploading more of my trade breakdown videos on the YouTube channel. So make sure you stay subscribed to the YouTube channel, hit the bell icon. You're going to be notified when we give out more content. So I'll see you guys then. Trade safe.